Now, we know this is not how I plan to start this off. Now we know, but oh God, I felt such a revulsion. My stomach turned because when I saw the head at first, I thought, okay, this is going to be interesting. Then I realized it's a dead body. Worse yet, it's a 15-year-old girl. Worse yet, she was sacrificed by these primitive motherfuckers to the gods. Gods because, of course, they had no other way of knowing. They don't know. They didn't know anything. They knew a lot. They knew a lot. And today, in this 21st century, we human beings know even less than they did because they were all connected. They lived and breathed and ensured because of their priests that they were aligned, beautifully connected, heaven and earth. But still, that child, that 15-year-old child, and they all believed in this, even when they were scared because there are no marks on her, so it was probably some sort of poison. I would hate to think that she was buried alive because in Egyptian times, way back, the servants and everyone, they were buried with their masters and mistresses, the pharaohs. But interestingly enough, my title today is Use Your Head, because this is something that I recall hearing and people use it all the time. I remember when I was, wherever it was, I was in Switzerland, there was this young teen and he was fooling around on the merry-go-round thingy, and you can always tell an African. You can always tell an African. And before they open their mouths. And first of all, he told the boy, you ain't find you're too big, you're too old for that. Which was total bullshit, of course. And he embarrassed the child. But then he went on to harangue the child and say, use your head, and he carried on, and me, I just got up and left. That's typical ignorance and backwardness. Children have a right to play. That was my immediate thought. I could have lanced into him, but I thought, you know, this is just so typical of adults, because they have forgotten how to be children, and they have forgotten how to have fun. They have forgotten how to play. But I'm coming back to use your head. For the past few days, I've been seeing purple. I've been seeing purple everywhere. I even yesterday saw a lady, she dyed her hair purple, hair was purple. Gorgeous. Coming down the freeway, whatever it is they call it, I saw a massive purple sign. And then I saw use your cool or be cool or something like that. That was great. Now, the message is not really, this is what I extrapolated from it, because I never thought of those terms, because those words, use your head, were never ever addressed to me. I mean, I can say that categorically as a child, never. My brain was always working. It doesn't mean that what we think it does. How about if use your head actually means connect with your intuition? I think that is even better, more apropos, and spot on. Because, and you know I'm talking to you women as usual, This is sort of a continuation from yesterday. There's this thread. It's the men who talk about gut instinct. A lot of good morning, Sachin. A lot of Sachin, if you have now I don't have dream dust, but if you have an issue, tell me one word, Sachin, and I'll see if I can assist you this morning. Okay, well, it's morning my time. Okay, Sachin? Because you see, interesting that Sachin came on when I spoke about men and their gut instinct. Sachin is one who does not listen to his intuition. He doubts it. And this is Sachin's. Sachin, give me one word, I said. One word, Sachin. And because Sachin does not listen to his intuition, he is still always in his head. That's the problem. Your intuition is that still, soft voice that has absolutely no inflection, tension. Okay, Sachin, hold on a second. And we don't pay attention to it. It's that feeling. A lot of women know it as a feeling. It is time, ladies and gentle birds, to trust what you know without knowing how you know it. That is your intuition. It is that thing that you're going along the way and you're going the normal whatever, and suddenly you find yourself, if you're driving or walking, turning off. Why? You were listening to your intuition and you have no logical reason for explaining it. Or you're doing a task and something tells you, or somebody pops into your mind. You call the person or the person calls you. That's intuition. We are alive and we can thrive even more when we use our intuition. Ladies, when you listen to your intuition, it is never, and I mean never, going to steer you wrong. So, use your head.